What exactly is the cyclone's path right now? Joining me on this broadcast is Dr. Mrutyunjay Mohapatra, who is the Director General of the Indian Met Department. And the Met Department has been actively putting out one alert after another, one advisory after another of what's expected. Dr. Mohapatra, thank you for speaking to us here on India Today. Can we just begin, sir, by getting details of really what the forecast is going ahead and what the cyclone's path looks like in the coming days?
The very severe cyclone storm, Biparjoy, is expected to move towards Saurashtra, Kachchh and adjoining Pakistan coast and hit the coast between Mandvi of Gujarat and Karachi of Pakistan around evening of 15th June as a very severe cyclone storm. The wind speed at the time of landfall is expected to be 125 to 135 km per hour, gusting to 150 km per hour. This wind speed can be categorized as a very severe cyclone storm, and it has got the potential to cause large-scale damages. Especially with this wind speed, there could be uprooting of big trees, breaking of tree branches, uprooting or bending of electric poles and telephone poles. There could be large-scale damage to slums, the mud houses, the tin houses, asbestos houses, and some damage could be possible to the old pakka houses. It can have the damage to the standing crops, the salt pans, and many industries and offshore activities along Gujarat coast. In addition to this wind, the cyclone can cause heavy to extremely heavy rainfall activity during the next 3 days over the coastal districts, especially Kachchh, Devbhoomi Dwarka, Porbandar, Jamnagar, Rajkot, Morbi. These are the areas where you can expect the maximum wind and also the maximum rainfall.
Patra, you've tracked many such systems, many such cyclones, many such depressions and the impact they have. When you compare those with this particular one, how intense is this storm, sir, and what is the impact really going to look like?
Yes, over the years, if you just look at, because of the improvement in socio-economic conditions, the more properties are at stake in the coastal areas. And this particular coast, if you just look at, we have got a lot of onshore and offshore activities, industries. We have got many ports, we have got many airports, and also we have got many offshore installations and oil exploring agencies, etc. So for all these, it can cause the loss of property. Therefore, to minimize the loss of property, we are warning and advising all these agencies regularly.
Dr. Mohapatra, how important in the light of what's happening or what's expected are pre-cyclone preparations? How crucial is that in really ensuring that the damages are brought to a minimum?
Yeah, over the period of time, the capacity of the India Meteorological Department to provide the forecast has improved, and we are providing at least 5 days ahead the warning to the concerned authorities. In this case also, we are continuously monitoring from 6th, and from 10th onwards, we are telling that it will move towards Saurashtra, Kutch and adjoining Pakistan coast. So therefore, accordingly, the state agencies and internal agencies are also making all efforts to minimize the loss of lives and properties. There has been number of review meetings by the highest authorities so that no action is left out to minimize the losses.
And finally, Dr. Mohapatra, I know you're extremely busy tracking this system and giving out constant alerts on what to expect. But what would your advice be to all those residents who are living in Gujarat, in Maharashtra? How bad is the cyclone going to be? What's the impact going to look like? Your advice, sir, to them?
Yeah, I have very simple advice for the general public that please don't panic. Don't believe in rumors. Please accept the official information given by the state authorities and the official warning and advice given by India Meteorological Department. India Meteorological Department has come up a long way to provide more and better forecast with respect to especially the tropical cyclones. You can see it, especially for Gujarat state, if you consider how accurately it was predicted cyclone Taute in 2021, and we could minimize loss of lives. Similarly, here also, the actions are being taken, and believe in actions and cooperate to take the actions by the state authorities and central authorities. So with the combined effort by the early warning agencies, the state agencies, central agencies, press and electronic media, and the common public, we can meet such type of hazards and minimize the losses.